Makaih.
Drop.
Hey guys, welcome back to 520 Speedworks and the 1947 Willys restoration. Today is all about priming and painting, one of the most unfun, or at least I think, unfun jobs there is out there, right next to body work itself. But has to be done. This is what makes them look pretty, and this is generally what 95% of the people out there, when they look at cars and trucks and those kind of things, they look at the paint. So you got to get it right. You got to do it correctly, or people will just be like, meh. So we're going to carry on. You're going to see me hold a spray gun and paint my very first car, or Jeep, I should say, vehicle, whatever. So I look like an amateur. I look like a baby. Gilly has nice big long strokes, and mine are nice short, sweet, and like I don't know what I'm doing because I don't. So with this, we are using a primer from Nason. It's called Prime Select. We got it at Finish Masters. Neither one of them are sponsors unless they want to be at some point in time, because there is going to be more painting from here on out. As you guys know, we've talked about that 37 Ford that we got. It's going to need painting. The funny thing is this primer is the same thing that's on that primer, and that thing's been sitting in primer for about 8 years. Oh, there you go. There's a little of those nice little short strokes. Don't know what I'm doing there. Yeah, I'm just going to let you sit back and enjoy Gilly's painting. Yep. And here we go. Later on in this, you'll hear about me. You'll hear about a run in the dash. Well, there it happened. Right there. Didn't know it. Didn't see it. But we'll find it later. So go on. As you get through the painting, then comes sanding. Sand out what we can. Go back and we'll prime some more. So sit back, enjoy, and we'll get back. Alright guys, so here you're going to see, we had to take the fender off to put some body filler back in where the primer showed we missed. So putting the fender back on, you're going to see us spray this unfinished fender. That's just for us. This Jeep sits outside during the week. That's just to keep it protected, keep the rust down off of it. So we'll just sand it back off after we do the body paint back on it. You'll see in later videos that the painting is, or the body work is done to it. Here in the back, I just watch me. I'm in the back washing. I might let the pro do it. Alright guys, it's the next day. We finally got all the priming done. We are now just doing one final wet sand before we get to paint. It's a shame I didn't catch that run in the dash before while we were in this area, because we could have saved ourselves some headache a little down the road. But yeah, it happens. So now it's paint. Yay! Time for paint. Time to put some color on this thing. The color turned out really good. This color is it's an exact copy of what was sprayed in 1947. Got it back from North Carolina. It's from a place called Gillespie. It's the exact OD green that came out of the factories. It's a single stage enamel. You mix it with xylene and you spray it on and it dries. It's really kind of great stuff. It's really nice and easy. Not a lot of prep afterwards. It's Willys green. Gilly's done a really good job teaching me how to do the body work, teach me how to spray. We let him do the final stuff because he's the man, the myth, the legend.
That's pretty good.
All right, guys, so we painted this thing last time at night. You'll see the video of it. We got to fix a few minor runs that we have. They're very, very faint to the eye. There's actually, you won't be able to see them on camera, but there's some right here. There's some right here in the dash, and then there's some right on the other side. Right. And you can also see we've got some light spots that need to be covered up. We're going to put 2 or 3 coats of paint on this thing, but as of right now, we're just going to, we're going to wet sand. Yay. Very carefully wet sand. But other than that, that's it. I mean, we're trying to leave a bunch of, trying to leave it kind of like it rolled off the factory. That's what I talked to Jay about. Paint job of rolling off the factory and whatnot.
Why are you guys covering it?
We're covering it right now because what it's going to do, it's going to leave some white, and it's going to, we don't want that to fall onto the green. It'll just make it, if we can be a little careful on it, it'll make it a lot easier to paint here in a minute. So. Oop. It's grippy. It's a Jeep. It's grippy.
Hey, Greg.
Yeah.
That rune was in the primer.
Was it?
Yeah. Look.
So, that was me. That was my amateur priming. I think I remember when I made that run.
Yeah. You don't have to get crazy with it. The paint covers so well.
No, it feels so much better. I didn't expect it to
Be baby's butt smooth.
No. No, I didn't.
It really does make it baby butt smooth though.
It really does. Will it stay that way even after you guys do the next coat?
Yep, it will.
Alright guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you like what you see, hey, subscribe down below. Give us that like button. You can also follow us on Instagram. Make sure that you have your post notifications turned on so you can catch up on when we post something new. With that, have a good time and ride on.